Hi, good evening, everyone. Today we will take some questions from statistical methods. Okay, let's look at the first question. If a boy cycles 8 kilometer at a speed of 8 kilometer per hour, तो बेटा distance कितना हो गया? पहले 8 किलोमीटर के लिए जो आपका speed है, that is given as 8 kilometer per hour, and walks another 8 kilometer at the speed of 2 kilometer per hour. अब बेटे यहां से मुझे आप बताओ that speed is distance by time, right? So what will be the time beta here? Time will be distance by speed, so it will be 8 by 8, मतलब हो गया 1. Here beta speed is distance by time, तो distance cover हो रहा है 8 किलोमीटर एंड टाइम speed जो है हमारी, so बेटा यहाँ से उल्टा कर लेते हैं एक बारी once. So time will be distance by speed. So distance is 8 kilometer, speed is 2 kilometer per hour. So time is 4 hours. Now, average speed will be beta total distance by total time. ठीक है जी? तो total distance कितना cover हो रहा है? 8 kilometer यहाँ and 8 यहाँ. So total distance covered is 16 kilometers. What is the total time he is taking? So he is taking 1 hour here and 4 hours here, so 5 hours. So this will be 3.2 now. 3.2 kilometer per hour will be your average speed. So 16 by 5, answer should be B. Please avoid this, huh? This is not the correct answer. Answer is 16 by 5, B. Okay, come to the next question. Two events are said to be independent. Two events are said to be independent if the occurrence of one. तो independent events हो गए बेटा, mathematically speaking कौन से independent events होते हैं? When probability of A intersection B is A into B. So independent events वो events होते हैं जिसमें जैसे for example rain and tossing a coin. अब rain के होने से coin में क्या result आएगा? Head या tail is not affected, right? So when the occurrence of one event does not affect the other event, then beta it is called as independent event. So when one event does not affect the other event, it is called independent event. So answer is B. Okay, come to the next question. The Fisher's index is, so beta Fisher's index is actually last pair into Pache under root, right? That is Fisher's index. So when I talk about Fisher index, it is under root of last pair into Pache. So because this is under root of last pair into Pache, matlab it is the geometric mean of last pair and Pache. So answer will be A. Okay, come to the next question. In order to apply correctly the chi-square for goodness of fit, which of the following assumption is correct? The observed and theoretical distribution contain the same number of elements? Yes. Observed should be equal to actual. जितने observed में numbers होंगे उतने ही actual में होने चाहिए. So this is true. No expected frequency can be less than 5. Yes, you cannot work if it is less than 5 because then you will have a problem with your degrees of freedom. So this is also true. Observed values are taken from random sample. हाँ, randomized method ही use होता है. This is also true. So all the above options are true. ठीक है बेटा, come to the next question. X measures wages in rupees. Okay. Then unit of its average is rupees and unit of variance is rupees. ठीक है. So let's think about this better. Please understand that whenever you find average, जब भी mean, median, mode निकालते हो, it is in the same unit as variable. But जब भी variance, standard deviation, ये सब निकालते हो, it is unit free. It is not affected by the unit. So variance is unit free. Variance is unit free. This is what it wants to test here, that do you understand. तो variance में ऐसे नहीं लिखते that it is it's called unitless, huh? It is called a standardized unitless method measure. Standardized unitless measure. तो वेरियंस में ऐसे नहीं लगते 10 रुपी 15 रुपी, नो, वेरियंस इज ऑलवेज यूनिटलेस. वेरियंस का कोई भी यूनिट नहीं होता है. सो द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज दैट average will be in rupees, but variance will be unitless. Okay, beta, come to the next question. If x is a random variable a and b are constant, then variance ax plus b. So beta, variance of ax plus b will be variance of ax plus variance of b. ठीक है. Variance of a constant is 0, so this will be 0. And whenever a constant is a variable with a variable, यहाँ पे a एक variable के साथ है ना, a एक constant है, x एक variable है, a is coming with x, so a is a constant coming with a variable. In that case, you can take the constant out but with a square. तो बेटा ये हो जाएगा a square variance of x. So this can be written as a square var x. So answer to this question will be D. It will be a square variance of x. Okay, beta, come to the next question. The probability of drawing a spade from a well-shuffled pack of cards is. So you have to go ahead and you have to draw a spade. Beta, what is a spade? Any idea? So spade is basically so basically when you talk about card, a spade is looking like this. I mean, I may not be able to draw it very nicely. I'm not that good in drawing. Something like this. ऐसा दिखता है. This is a spade. ठीक है. So beta, whenever you talk about cards, you have spade, diamond, and then you have this, and then you have a heart. ऐसे होता है ना चार. Isn't it? Right? So the four, you have four, right? And out of which, beta, when we talk about spade, there are 13 spades, right? This is called club. There are 13 club. There are 13 diamond and 13 heart. हर एक 13 होते हैं. So out of well-shuffled pack of cards, 52 cards होते हैं total, and I have 13 spades, so probability will be 1/4. So answer to this question is C, 1/4. Okay, come to the next question. The coefficient of correlation is found to be 0.80. So R is given as 0.80. If all the values of x and y are reduced by 50%, correlation of coefficient will be. Okay, fine. What is coefficient of correlation? Coefficient of correlation is basically the value of R that you have, right? Now, whenever I talk about this coefficient of correlation, an important question is asked कि क्या ये scale और origin से affect होता है या नहीं होता है. So this can be written as bxy into byx अगर regression की terms में बात करें under root. So is this coefficient, and एक और formula भी होता है. So you can have n summation xy minus summation x summation y upon n summation x square minus summation x whole square under root into n summation y square minus summation y whole square. ये कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ कोरिलेशन होता है, राइट? नाउ क्वेश्चन इज इट अफेक्टेड बाय स्केल और नॉट? दो चीजें होती है, एक होता है स्केल, एक होता है ओरिजिन. ओरिजिन थोड़ा सा समझ लेते हैं. ओरिजिन होता है जब आप कुछ भी ऐड या सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हो टू द वेरिएबल्स, एंड स्केल होता है जब आप कुछ भी मल्टीप्लाई या डिवाइड करते हो. नाउ इट इज not dependent on the choice of origin or scale. That means it is independent of origin and scale. मतलब जब आप origin या scale change करोगे, the coefficient correlation will not be affected. अगर सारी x and सारी y values को same से multiply या same से divide करोगे, the correlation coefficient will not be affected. It is independent of scale and origin, so it will remain the same. So answer is A. Okay, come to the next question. For Poisson distribution with n is equal to 200, p is equal to 0.02, the mean is. Now, थोड़ा सा अच्छा आइडिया रहेगा if you read about different kind of distributions. ठीक है, जैसे for example you should at least know about binomial, Poisson, exponential. इतनी distributions के कैसे mean और median निकलते हैं, you should go ahead and know about it. So when we talk about the mean of Poisson distribution, beta, the mean of Poisson distribution is given by lambda. यहाँ पर lambda is not given to us, right? So because lambda is not given to us, the only way, because I don't know where lambda is, the only way in which I can go ahead and I can find the mean of this Poisson distribution is by thinking that it is approximately close to a binomial distribution. और उस केस में उसका जो मीन होता है वो n into p होता है. So 200 into 2 by 100. Right? So the answer to this will be 4. So that's the answer to this question, that the mean of the Poisson distribution will be 4. Is this clear? Okay. Okay, beta, let's come to the next question. So you are given what will be coefficient of correlation between x and y, and two equations are given to you. So we know that the coefficient correlation is nothing but the geometric mean of the two slope coefficients. जब हम x को y पे regress करते हैं और y को x पे regress करते हैं, तो जो दो slopes आते हैं उनके geometric mean को coefficient correlation बोलते हैं. So R is going to be nothing but B1 into B2 under root. So beta, the first answer is absolutely correct. Okay, let's come to the next question. A commuter drives 10 miles on first day at speed of 60, second day 15, third day 10. The mean speed of the commuter is. Okay, so beta 10 miles at the rate of 60 kilometer per hour. So we know that speed is distance by time. So time क्या हो जाएगा? Distance by speed. So it will be 60 by, sorry, it will be 10 by 60. अब एक बात यहाँ पे important है. You are given distance in terms of miles. So you must convert miles in kilometer. क्योंकि नीचे किलोमीटर दिया हुआ है, right? So 10 miles will approximately be 16.09 kilometer. तो बेटा यहाँ पर I will write 16.09. 16.09 किलोमीटर. उसी तरीके से नेक्स्ट डे पे 10 miles at the rate 15 kilometer per hour. तो टाइम क्या हो जाएगा? टाइम will be distance by speed. So distance is 10 miles only and speed is 15 kilometer per hour. Day 3 पे क्या है बेटा? Day 3 पे 10 kilometer per hour. So 10 miles at the rate of 10 kilometer per hour. So time will be distance by speed. Distance is 16.9 and speed is 10. ये time लगा day 1 पे. This is the time taken on day 1. This is the time taken on day 2. Time taken on day 3. So beta, now we want to ask what is the average speed. So average speed will be total distance by total time. So total distance 30 miles हो गया, 10 miles plus 10 miles plus 10 miles, 3 दिन travel किया ना. So total distance is 10 miles. 10 miles is 16.09 kilometer plus 16.09 kilometer plus 16.09 kilometer. So total distance by total time. And total time कितना लगा बेटा? So total time is 16.09 divided by 60 plus 16.09 divided by 15 plus 16.09 divided by 10. This is the total time taken. Is this clear to you? Okay, so bas isko solve kar lo. Whatever answer you get will be your final answer. So this will be something like this. Apna method hai, just use any method. You need to just solve this. So 1 plus 4 plus 6 by 60. 11. 180 by 11 is your answer to this question. So एक बार जरा divide कर लेते हैं. 180 divided by 11. That will be your answer. So it should be 16.36. So the answer to this question beta will be 16.3. Right? I hope this is clear. भाई हर एक का अलग अलग time निकालो. Total distance by total time karo and that will be your average speed. Okay, so with this, we end today's session on questions from statistical methods. Thank you.